Hello children, hello everybody, welcome once again to Karimbu, the new quiz show in town. The quiz show which encourages children to read and learn all about Ghana and Africa. And once again, before we meet our contestants, I want to take you back in history in the segment I call Once Upon a Time and tell you about something that happened in the history of Ghana. As always, I take a random date in the calendar and tell you about something significant that happened in the history of Ghana on that day. We've talked about January 7th as being the day for presidential inauguration of the Fourth Republic. Today, I want to talk about January 7th, 2001. We've talked about January 7th, 1993, which saw in the Fourth Republic of Ghana, where Ghana left the military rule of the PNDC, and on that day was inaugurated the Fourth Republic, which was democratically elected. And 8 years later, again on January 7th, 2001, there was a transfer of power. On that day, President J.A. Kufuor was inaugurated as Ghana's president, and his vice president was Alhaji Aliyu Mahama. What makes January 7th, 2001 special and very historical and important is that is the first time in the history of Ghana that the power had changed from one political persuasion to another through the ballot box and not through a coup d'etat. In January 7th, 1993, the Fourth Republic had been inaugurated, that's true, but it was a transfer of power from the PNDC to the NDC, which was democratically elected. But the PNDC and the NDC both had the same leader. So even though it was a transfer of power from military to civilian government, the leadership was the same. But for the first time, this was an opposing political party that had won the election, and the transfer of power had been smooth, which means that Ghana had withstood the test of time, and the Fourth Republic was indeed enduring. January 7th, 2001 remained the first time that Ghanaians had used the ballot box to reject the incumbent government and vote for the opposition. Remember, it had never happened before. Anytime there was a change from one political persuasion to another, it had been through the barrel of the gun. That means that the Fourth Republic, which began in 1993, had indeed endured and withstood the test of time. This is what makes January 7th, 2001 a very special day in the history of Ghana. And now we can go ahead and meet our contestants. Hello and welcome again. It's my pleasure once again to welcome you to Karimbu, the new quiz show in town. It's getting very exciting now. We are in the semi-final stage of the game. Very soon we'll know who our three finalists are for the grand prize of Karimbu. As I've been telling you for the past several weeks, this is a competition that started out with 27 preliminary contestants, and from that we've been able to generate 9 semi-finalists, and from the 9 semi-finalists we are now trying to find out who are going to be the 3 finalists. Karimbu is a Dagbani word. It means reading or learning, and that is what we're trying to inspire our children to do, to read more, especially about Ghana and Africa. All the questions and answers come from information that can be found in these 2 books. Speaking of Africa, did you know that And speaking of Ghana, did you know that? These two books, I'm proud to say, were authored by me, and they contain a whole lot of information about both Ghana and Africa. They can be found in the bookshops like Delcam, EPP, and Amazon.com and Book Nook. You can also call the number on your screen and order your copy. So I welcome you back to the show, and I would like to take a break now. But before then, want to invite a lovely girl I call AAA. Her name is Alima Al-Hassan, and she is going to remind us of the wonderful prizes that the winners are going to receive.
Karimbu, everybody is a winner. There's 200 cedis as a token prize for the winner of each preliminary contest and 100 cedis as a consolation prize for runners-up. In the final round, the points become money. Each semi-final point is worth 10 Ghana cedis, but the winner gets the maximum amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis. No matter how many points back, the final contest is where the winner gets a whopping 5,000 Ghana cedis, and the runners-up get 50 Ghana cedis for each point they get. In the semi-finals and finals, the more points you win, the more money you get. Everyone who competes in Karimbu is a winner.
Welcome back. We've heard of the wonderful prizes that we're going to receive, and it's my pleasure now to welcome the three semi-finalists to the show. And from these three students, we are going to get one winner who will be the finalist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congratulations to all three of you. You've all won in the preliminary stages, and you are all semi-finalists. So you've done very well so far. You know that in every quiz there can be only one winner. But once you have reached this semi-final stage, you know, as AAA has told us, you're going to win a lot. The winner gets 1,000 cedis, and the second and third runners-up are going to win money according to the number of points they get. And each point in this quiz is worth 10 Ghana cedis. So you're welcome to the show. In the red, we have Shadrach, Dobadi, Amina Mustafa in the gold, and Razak Kingsford in the green. I'm welcoming all three of you to the show. And before we go any further, let me tell you that this is a semi-final round. Let me remind you, this is a semi-final round, and the questions are a little bit more difficult. But like I always say, difficulty is relative. If you know it, it's easy. If you don't know it, it will be difficult, no matter how simple it is. So I wish you all luck, and now I'm going to remind you about what the rules of the game are. First of all, I'm going to ask you 5 true and false questions each, and you have 2 seconds to answer the question. At the end of 2 seconds, you will hear a bell which sounds like this, and you will know that you've been bailed out, and I hope none of you gets bailed out. Each question is worth 1 point. Each question is worth 1 point. There are 5 questions. You answer them in a row, and at the end of the round, if you get all of them right, you have the opportunity to bag 5 points. Then after that, we come to the multiple choice round. The multiple choice round, I will ask you 5 questions each, but I'll ask you the questions successively until each of you has answered 5 questions. Now, you have 5 seconds to answer the multiple choice question. I will ask the question, I will give you 4 possible answers, and then the countdown begins. At the end of 5 seconds, you will hear a bell which goes like this, and you will know that your time is up. Each question is worth 5 points. If you get them all right, you bag another 25 points to add to your 5 points, to make 30. Now comes the map reading section, and that round is worth 10 points each. And you have 10 seconds to answer. I will give you possible answers also. And as with the semi-finals and finals, I first of all tell you what the country is that I'm going to ask you the question on, or what the region is, so you can locate it on the map and wait for the question. When I ask you the question, you have 10 seconds to answer, and after 10 seconds you hear a bell which sounds like this. Now, if you get both of them right, since each one is worth 10 points, then you get another 20 points to add to your 30 points to make 50 points. And that takes care of the segment on Ghana. Then we tackle Africa and go through the same procedure. So at the end of the quiz, you have the opportunity of bagging 100 points. But as AAA has told us, if you come first, whether you got 100 points or not, you are going to get 1,000 CDs. But the second and third will win 10 CDs per point. So 50 points gives you 500 CDs, 60, 600 CDs. I hope you'll do well. Okay, so you are welcome once again to the semi-final round of Karimbu, and from the three of you, we are going to get a finalist. So let's go for another commercial break, and we'll come back and delve straight into the true or false question. Speaking of Africa, did you know that Burkina Faso attained their independence in 1960 but adopted the name Burkina Faso in 1984? Speaking of Ghana, did you know that in 1967 there was a failed coup attempt to overthrow the government of Ghana? What are the capitals of Rwanda, Chad, and Gabon? What currencies are used in Mali, Libya, and Zambia? Did you know that before the Fourth Republic, Ghana had many years of military rule which separated the first three republics? And did you know that the Volta Lake is bigger than the whole of the Greater Accra region? Speaking of Africa, did you know that? And speaking of Ghana, did you know that our two new books that contain loads of information, the thousands of questions and answers in the books, are not there to test the students but to teach in an exciting way about Ghana and Africa and the great men and women who first lit the torch of progress and dedicated their lives to building their nations. To get your copies, call Arimas Media on Welcome back. We are going to start now, and I'm starting with Shadrach in the red. Here are your 5 true and false questions. Your first question, Shadrach. In January 2007, Hajia Samira Bawumia became second lady in Ghana. True or false?
True.
Okay. In the year 2003 to the year 2007, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo was Minister of Foreign Affairs. True or false?
False.
It's true. He was Minister of Foreign Affairs in those years. That was when President Kufuor was the president. Okay. Your third question. Dr. de Graaf Johnson, Vice President from 1979 to 1981, was the first Vice President of Ghana. True or false?
True.
That is true. Ghana is located on the Horn of Africa. True or false?
False.
False. Ghana is in West Africa and the Horn of Africa is in East Africa. And your fifth question. Lake Busumchi is in the eastern region. True or false?
True.
It's false. Lake Busumchi is in the Ashanti region. Okay, now we go to Amina Mustafa. The first question. Wale Wale is in the Savannah region. True or false?
True.
I'm sorry, it's false. Wale Wale is in the northeast region. Okay. In the Third Republic, the People's National Party was in power for 15 years. True or false?
False.
False. The People's National Party, led by President Liman, served for 3 years and 3 months before there was another coup d'etat. Okay. The first Ghanaian Chief Justice was Sir Aku Kosa. True or false?
True.
That's true. Okay. The council that governed Ghana after President Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown in 1966 was known as the PNDC. True or false?
True.
I'm sorry, that is false. The council that governed Ghana after President Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown in 1966 was known as the National Liberation Council. Okay. And your fourth question is, Fort Kongenstein, built in 1783, can be found in Tamale. True or false?
True.
I'm sorry, it's false. It can be found in Adanfua. So now we go to Razak Kingsford, and here are your 5 questions. The eastern region of Ghana has 2 international borders. True or false?
False.
That is false. The eastern region of Ghana has no international borders. Your second question. Mr. J.A. Kufuor was the 5th person to hold the title of President of Ghana. True or false?
True.
That is true. Your third question. The political party led by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was the United National Convention. True or false?
False.
That is false. It was the Convention People's Party. Okay. Dr. Hila Liman, President of Ghana in the Third Republic, was born in Golu in the Sisala West District of the Upper West Region. True or false?
False.
That is true. That is where he was born. Okay. And your 5th question is, Mrs. Adeline Akufo-Addo, who was First Lady of Ghana from 1969 to 1972, was the mother of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. True or false?
False.
That is true. That was his mother. Okay, thank you. So now we've had the true and false round, and we are going to go for a quick break, and we'll come back and tackle the multiple choice Ghana.
Located on Adembra Road at East Cantonment.
Welcome back. We are still in the semi-final stage of Karimbu, and the program is now getting so exciting. The excitement is palpable. You can feel it in the air. We'll soon know who the 3 finalists are. We are now going to tackle the multiple choice Ghana, but before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up so far. We have a tie at the top, and Shadrach Dogbaji in the red and Razak Kingsford in the green are tied with 3 points each, and Amina Mustafa in the gold has 2 points. So now we're going to go for the multiple choice Ghana. And Shadrach, here's your question. Okay, Shadrach, this man was born in 1894, and he, together with Nana Se Oforiatta, was appointed as member of the Legislative Council of the then Gold Coast in 1942. He was the 13th Chief Justice of the country and the first Ghanaian to hold that position. His name was J.B. Dankwa, Sir Akukosa, Theodore Clark, Emmanuel Obeche-Bilamte. I'm sorry, that was Sir Akukosa. Emmanuel Obeche-Bilamte is famous as a member of the Big Six. So now we're going to Amina Mustafa, and your question is, she was among the first 3 women to be trained as a pilot by the Ghana Air Force. She was the first woman to fly solo and in 1964 became Africa's first female pilot. Who was she? Melody Millicent Dankwa, Grace Eshan, Susan Ampofo, Elizabeth Azantilo.
Melody Millicent
Dankwa. That is correct. Okay, now we're going to Razak, and your question is, Razak, who was the first woman to attain a degree in science in Ghana? Dr. Letitia Obeng, Dr. Millicent Dankwa, Dr. Mary Karikari, Dr. Veronica Bequin.
Veronica Bequin.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. The first woman to obtain a degree in science was Dr. Letitia Obeng. Veronica Bequin is the one who invented the Veronica bucket. Okay. All right, back to Shadrach. Okay, Shadrach, what is the commercial and administrative capital of the Western North region of Ghana? Takoradi, Dentra, Wiosu, or Prestia? Oh, I'm sorry, you were bailed out. I'm sorry. The answer is Wiosu. That's the capital of the Western North region. Okay. Amina, which of these 3 points of interest is not in the Greater Accra region? Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum, Christiansborg Castle, Asher Fort, Sir George Damina Castle.
Sir George Damina Castle.
That's right, that's in Elmina. Okay. And Razak Kingsford. President J.A. Kufuor served the maximum number of presidential terms allowed by the Constitution. How many years was that? 2 5-year terms, making 10 years. 3 4-year terms, making 12 years. 2 4-year terms, making 8 years. And 1 5-year term, making 5 years.
2 4 years, making 8 years.
Yes. That is correct, but you need to speak louder. 2 4-year terms, making 8 years. Okay. Shadrach, your next question. In August 1962, when President Nkrumah was returning from Burkina Faso, then Upper Volta, on a road trip, he stopped in a town in the Upper East region to acknowledge school children. As one of the children brought a bouquet of flowers to the president, a bomb exploded. In which town was the assassination attempt made on President Nkrumah? Kulungugu, Kunkrantumi, Kuntunsi, or Kumbungu?
Kulungugu.
Kulungugu, that is correct. Okay. Amina, on the last day of June in 1982, during the regime of the PNDC and during a curfew, 4 very high-ranking individuals were abducted during a curfew and murdered. The victims were Major Sam Akwa, Justice Sarkodie, Justice Ajipong, and I want you to name the 4th person. Justice Van Ada, Justice Cecilia Kranti-Addo, Justice Owusu, Justice Derry.
Justice Cecilia.
Go on. All right, she got it right. Justice Cecilia Kranti-Addo. All right. Razak, your question is, the Fowl Festival is celebrated by the people of Navrongo, Ketekrachi, Kumasi, or Swedru?
Ketekrachi.
I'm sorry, the answer is Navrongo. Okay. Shadrach, who was Ghana's first woman Minister of State? Mrs. Annie Jaggi, Mrs. Mabel Davdankwa, Mrs. Susan Al-Hassan, Mrs. Betty Moldridrisu.
Mrs. Susan Al-Hassan.
Thank you, that is correct. Okay, now we're going to Amina. Amina, who was the flag bearer of the People's National Convention in the 1996 elections? Dr. Edward Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, Alhaji Aliu Mahama, Haja Alima Mahama.
Alhaji Aliu Mahama.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. That was Dr. Edward Mahama. Okay, all right. Razak, who was the running mate for President Rawlings in the 1996 elections and who became Vice President of Ghana? John Dramani Mahama, John Evans Atta Mills, Nana Konadu Ajiman Rawlings, Pa Kwesi Emisa Arthur.
John Evans Atta Mills.
John Evans Atta Mills, 1996, that's correct. Okay, Shadrach, this man was President of Ghana during the Second Republic. But before then, he was a member of the Big Six. And the Big Six we know are the founding fathers of Ghana. Name him. Hila Liman, K.A. Buzia, Edward Akufo-Addo, J.A. Kufuor.
Edward Akufo-Addo.
That's right. Good. Okay. Amina, this is your question. During the Third Republic, what was the position of Mr. J.A. Kufuor? A Minister of State, Opposition Member of Parliament, Speaker of Parliament, Aide to the President?
Aide to the President.
Try again.
Opposition member.
Okay, I think she made it in the nick of time. Opposition Member of Parliament. Okay. Razak. Okay. This is your question. This man was one of the founding fathers of modern Ghana. He played a significant role in the independence struggle of the Gold Coast as one of the Big Six. Post-independence, he's remembered as one of the staunchest opponents of Ghana's President Kwame Nkrumah. He was put in detention and he died in Nsawam prison in February 1965. J.B. Dankwa, Hila Liman, J.W.S. de Graaf Johnson, Victor Owusu.
Hila Liman.
I'm sorry, the answer is J.B. Dankwa. Okay. Thank you, that was impressive. Well done to all of you, and we'll take a quick break now and come back and tackle the map reading Ghana. Welcome back. It's time now for map reading Ghana. But before then, let's look at how the quiz is shaping up. Amina Mustafa has shot to the lead with 22 points. Shadrach has 18 points and Razak has 13 points. And with that, I invite Shadrach to come and stand before the map of Ghana and wait for his question. Okay, Shadrach, here is your question, and it's on the Western North region. So locate the Western North region and wait for your question. And this is your question. What is on the western border of the Western North region? Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, or the Atlantic Ocean?
Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire. That's right. Your next question is on the eastern region, so please locate the eastern region and wait for your question. And the question is, which two regions are immediately to the south of the eastern region? The Western and Greater Accra regions, the Central and Greater Accra regions, Central and Western regions, Central and Ashanti regions.
The Central region and the Greater Accra region.
Fantastic, that is correct. You got both of them right. Okay. Now I'm going to invite Amina to come to the board. Okay, Amina, your question is on the Volta region. Okay. Southwest of the Volta region is the Atlantic Ocean, the Oti region, Togo, or the Western North region?
The Greater Accra.
I didn't mention the Greater Accra.
You said southwest.
I said southwest of the Volta region.
You said.
No, I'm sorry. Southwest of the Volta region is the Atlantic Ocean. Your next question is on the Greater Accra region. The Greater Accra region is flanked, which means it's surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean on the south, the Volta region on the east, and the Central region on the west. What lies immediately north of the Greater Accra region? The Eastern region, the Upper East region, the Brong-Ahafo region, the Western North region.
The Eastern region.
The Eastern region is right. Very good. Thank you. Now, it's the turn of Razak. Your question is on the Central region, so locate it and wait for your question. On the northern border of the Central region lies the Oti region, the Ashanti region, the Northern region, or the Volta region.
The Ashanti region.
Ashanti region is correct. Good. All right. Kingsford, your question is on the Greater Accra region, okay? Now locate it and wait for your question. Which of these entities does not share a boundary with the Greater Accra region? The Atlantic Ocean, the Central region, the Eastern region, the Western region.
The Western region.
Right, that is correct. But you're pointing to the wrong place. The Western region.
Western region.
Right. You nearly lost the point because you have to point to the right place. So the Western region does not share a land border with the Greater Accra region. That brings us to the end of the map reading on Ghana, and the game is still very, very, very impressive. We are going to take a quick break and then we'll come back and tackle Africa.
Karimbu, everybody is a winner. There's 200 cedis as a token prize for the winner of each preliminary contest and 100 cedis as a consolation prize for runners-up. In the final round, the points become money. Each semi-final point is worth 10 Ghana cedis, but the winner gets the maximum amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis. No matter how many points back, the final contest is where the winner gets a whopping 5,000 Ghana cedis, and the runners-up get 50 Ghana cedis for each point they get. In the semi-finals and finals, the more points you win, the more money you get. Everyone who competes in Karimbu is a winner.
Welcome back. It's time now to tackle Africa. But before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. Now, things have changed a little bit. Shadrach has shot to the lead with 38 points. Amina Mustafa has 32 points, and Razak Kingsford has 33 points. So with that, we're going to do true or false on Africa, and we start with Shadrach. The Atlantic Ocean is north of Namibia. True or false?
False.
False. North of Namibia is Angola. The Atlantic Ocean is to the west of Namibia. Okay. Citizens of Niger are called Nigerian. True or false?
False.
That is false indeed. Citizens of Niger are not called Nigerian. They are called Nigerian. It's a very similar spelling. Only Nigerian has an A in the end, the last but one letter, and Nigerian has an E there. Okay, so that was good. Shadrach. The Republic of Congo obtained independence from the USA in 1960. True or false?
False.
That is false. It obtained independence from France. Okay. Shadrach. Morocco was once a joint protectorate of Spain and France. True or false?
True.
True. Okay. Rwanda can be found within the borders of the Republic of South Africa. True or false?
False.
That is false indeed. Rwanda is in East Central Africa, an independent country, and it's not surrounded by any other country. Okay, so now we're going to Amina for your true or false questions. Amina, Creole is a language spoken in Egypt. True or false?
False.
False. Criollo is spoken in Cape Verde, not in Egypt. Okay. Your second question is, the river Gambia flows through the island of Madagascar, true or false?
False.
False. Madagascar is an island off the coast of East Africa. Gambia and the river Gambia are in West Africa. Okay. Your third question, the Namib Desert is in North Africa, true or false?
False.
False. The Namib Desert is in Southern Africa. Your fourth question is, the citizens of Seychelles are called the Sierras, true or false?
False.
False. They are called Seychellois. Okay. And your fifth question is, two countries that border Niger on the south are Algeria and Libya, true or false?
False.
False. That was impressive. Razak, 90% of the land in Algeria is covered by the Kalahari Desert, true or false?
True.
I'm sorry, that is false. 90% of the land in Algeria is not covered by the Kalahari Desert, it's covered by the Sahara Desert. Christianity was introduced to Ethiopia in the year 2000, true or false?
False.
False. That is false. Christianity has been practiced in Ethiopia for 2,000 years, since the 4th century. In the year 341, the king of Aksum, which is now Ethiopia, converted to Christianity. Razak, Cape Verde shares a border with Zimbabwe, true or false?
False.
That is false. Cape Verde is an island off the coast of West Africa and Zimbabwe is on mainland Africa. The Congo River is Africa's second smallest river by discharge volume, true or false?
True.
I'm sorry, that is false. The Congo River is Africa's second longest river. Uganda sits on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, true or false?
False.
That is false indeed. Uganda is a landlocked country. Okay. Thank you very much. Now we're going to go on break again and we'll come back and tackle multiple choice Africa. Welcome back. We are still in a semi-final round for the quiz show Karimbu, and soon we shall know who our three finalists are. We are just about to now tackle multiple choice Africa. We've just finished with the true or false round. But before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. Shadrach in the red maintains his lead with 43 points. Amina Mustafa in the gold has 37 points, and Razak Kingsford has 36 points. So with that, we're going to start with multiple choice Africa. In December 1967, Gabon elected a new president who served until his death 42 years later in 2009. Who was this African leader? Paul Biya, Leon Mba, Omar Bongo, Denis Sassou Nguesso.
Paul Biya.
I'm sorry, it's Omar Bongo. Paul Biya was from Cameroon. Sorry. Who was the long-serving ruler of Libya who came into power in 1969 and governed Libya until 2011? Ahmed Ben Bella, Muammar Gaddafi, Gamal Nasser, Anwar Sadat.
Anwar Sadat.
I'm sorry, it was Muammar Gaddafi. What are the citizens of Benin called? Beninians, Beninois, Beniganders, or beginners?
Beninois.
Beninois is correct. Okay. So you got that right. Now we go back to Shadrach. Shadrach. Khartoum is the capital of Sudan, Cameroon, Western Sahara, or Libya?
Western Sahara.
Sudan. I'm sorry. Sudan. Khartoum is the capital of Sudan. Okay. Amina. Burkina Faso adopted her name in the year 1984. From the time of independence in 1960 to 1984, What was Burkina Faso called? Upper Ghana, Lower Mali, Upper Volta, Eastern Niger?
Upper Volta.
Upper Volta is correct. Okay. Now, Razak. Which of these countries did Portugal colonize? Togo, Angola, Nigeria, or Libya?
Angola.
Angola is correct. All right. Okay. Now we're going to Shadrach. Shadrach, in what body of water are Equatorial Guinea's islands? The Atlantic Ocean, the Red Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, or the River Nile?
The Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean is correct. Okay. Now we go to the next. Amina. What country is Kampala the capital of? Zambia, Gambia, Uganda, or South Africa?
Uganda.
Uganda is right. Okay. Now we are going to Razak. Razak. Before 1975, the Republic of Benin was called Dahomey, Togoland, Western Nigeria, or Lower Volta?
Dahomey.
Dahomey is correct. Okay. Shadrach, which of these countries has French as an official language? Botswana, Zambia, Mali, or Gambia?
Mali.
Mali, that's correct. Okay. Now we're going to Amina. Amina, who was the first Prime Minister of Sierra Leone? Sir Milton Magai, William Talbot, Captain Valentine Strasser, or Charles Taylor?
Charles Taylor.
I'm sorry, the answer is Sir Milton Magai. He was the first Prime Minister of Sierra Leone. Razak, what is the currency of Botswana? The rand, the pula, the shilling, or the kwacha?
The culture.
I'm sorry, it's the pula. Who was the 24th President of Liberia and Africa's first female president? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Wangari Maathai, Winnie Mandela, Lema Gbowe?
Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
That's correct. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is Africa's first female president, and she was the 24th president of Liberia. Okay. Now, Amina. The Southwest Africa People's Organization, or SWAPO, fought to achieve Namibia's independence from South Africa in 1990. Who led SWAPO and became the first president of Namibia? Sam Nujoma, Nelson Mandela, Joshua Nkomo, Samora Machel?
Joshua Nkomo.
I am sorry, the answer is Sam Nujoma. Okay. Brazzaville is the capital of which African country? Tunisia, Algeria, Republic of Congo, or Gabon?
Gabon.
I'm sorry, Republic of Congo. Okay. That was quite impressive, and we've come to the end of Multiple Choice Africa. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the final part of the show, which is Map Reading Africa.
Located on Adembra Road at East Cantonments.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We've now come to the last part of the show, which is Map Reading Africa. Students are doing very, very well, and we are going to now look at how the quiz is shaping up so far. Shadrach maintains his lead with 58 points. Amina Mustafa in the gold has 47, and Kingsford Razak has 51 points. Well done to all of you. And with that, I'll invite Shadrach. Please take the pointer and stand beside the map of Africa. All right. I hope you have an idea of where everything is, and your question is on Botswana. Your question is on Botswana. The question is, south of Botswana lies Angola, South Africa, Zambia, or Angola?
South Africa.
South Africa is correct. Good. Now your next question is on Togo. So locate Togo and listen to your question. What is on Togo's northern border? The Atlantic Ocean, Benin, Ghana, or Burkina Faso?
Burkina Faso.
Okay, Burkina Faso, that is right. Shadrach has finished with his quiz on Africa. And now we're going to invite Amina Mustafa to the map. Okay, your question is on northwestern Africa. You are going to name a country. I'm going to give you several countries, and one of them only is in northwestern Africa, and you're going to name that country to me. Which of these countries, so have you found where northwestern Africa is? Just have your an idea of where it is. Which of these countries can be found in northwestern Africa? Namibia, Congo, Somalia, or Mauritania? Northwestern Africa. Northwestern Africa, of the countries I mentioned, Mauritania, Libya. Oh dear. All right. So now, Amina, your next question is on Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is bordered on the west by the Atlantic Ocean, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, or Guinea?
The Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. The Atlantic Ocean. Okay, she's right. Razak, your question is on Morocco. And the question is, what body of water lies north of Morocco? The Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, or the Indian Ocean?
The Atlantic Ocean.
Try again.
Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean Sea is right. The Atlantic Ocean is west of Morocco. North of Morocco is the Mediterranean Sea, so you got it right. Okay, now we go to your last question, and your question is on Kenya. Kenya is dash of Ethiopia, and your options are north, south, east, or west. So I'm asking you, Kenya, is it north, south, east, or west of Ethiopia? Kenya.
South.
Is south. Brilliant. That was very good. Kenya is south of Ethiopia. So Razak got his questions right. Okay, so well done. We've come to the end of the very, very hard part of the quiz. And we shall go on a quick break now. And when we come back, we shall find out who our winner is and who the next finalist is. My name is Selma Al-Hassan, and sometimes I get interested in certain facts about Ghana and Africa and about our history. Not necessarily why certain things happened, but just that they happened. Did you know that John Dramani Mahama was the first Ghanaian to have moved from the position of vice president to president successively? John Atta Mills did not move directly from vice president to president. He lost 2 elections in 2000 and 2004 before winning in 2008. This is just a little tidbit from a book I wrote called Speaking of Ghana, Did You Know That? And the book is full of so much information about Ghana, about our personalities, and about our recent, interesting, sometimes turbulent history. It's been approved by NACA as supplementary reading for junior and senior secondary schools. And I have another book called Speaking of Africa. Did you know that? In this book, I take every African country and write a little summary about it. Then I go on and give bullet points concerning things about the country. For example, what their capital is, what their currency is, where they are located geographically on the map of Africa, and a few facts about them. So after reading this book, Speaking of Africa, did you know that? You'll know just about everything interesting about Africa. You don't need to know the deep history or geography of any nation, but you know that it exists, and you know the kind of people that live there, the Africans that live there. So I have these two books which are on the market, and I encourage you to buy. You can find it at Delcam Bookstore, Amazon.com, Book Nook, EPP Books, and others. And you can call the number on your screen and order the books. Welcome back to Karimbu. We've finished with a very difficult part of the quiz, and now we're coming to the rewards. But before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. We do indeed have a clear winner in Shadrach Dobaji. He has got 78 points and will be our next finalist. Razak Kingsford comes a close second with 71 points, and Amina Mustafa has 57 points. So that is the end of today's show, and for now I'm going to put on my mask and invite my producers to bring the prizes over. Okay. So first of all, please can you bring me the cash prize and books for Amina Mustafa. Thank you. All right. Amina, please can you come and get your prize? Thank you. Okay. Here you go. Thank you very much. You've got a nice, handsome cash prize and books, and I hope you'll compete again. Thank you. All right. Now, may I ask for the prize for Razak Kingsford? Okay. Thank you very much. Razak, please come and get your prize. Well done. You've done very well, and I hope I'll see you next season. You are getting a cash prize of 710 Ghana cedis and the books, and I hope you use it wisely. Okay. And now for our winner, Shadrach Dobachi. May I invite my producer to bring me the cash prize of 1,000 cedis for Shadrach and the books. Shadrach, well done. Well done, well done, well done. So we'll see you in the finals. You've secured yourself a place in the finals and an opportunity to win even bigger prizes. Well done, and we'll see you again. All right, bye-bye. So now we've come to the end of Karimbu for today. Thank you for joining us this Saturday afternoon, and we hope to see you again next week when we'll be back with another episode of Karimbu.